let you know if there are any changes. You do the same for us so we can share. 330-450-1480.
Canton's severe weather station. Stick with us.
Now, the 1480 WHBC AccuWeather forecast.
Partly sunny and cold today, a high of 24. Mostly cloudy tonight and very cold, a low of 8. Tomorrow, a mixture of clouds and sun and a high of 21. Right now, 13 degrees on your severe weather station, 1480 WHBC. Time now for us to have our weekly chat with our favorite family physician, Dr. Stan Anderson. Good morning, Dr. Stan.
Pam, it's great to talk to you.
Well, I know that today is an anniversary of sorts, and I would say some people might be celebrating and other people not so much.
Yeah, it was February 4th of 2004, 2004, when Facebook first launched. So here we are, the 22nd year anniversary of social media that has changed everything. So my question is what is your thoughts on social media? I'd love to hear what you think about it and how you feel about it.
Well, you're right when you say that it changed everything, because it did. I mean, it even changed the news business, but there's parts of me that love it and parts of me that hate it, honestly. Sometimes you just want to back away from it for a while, but other times I'm so thrilled to maybe connect with somebody I haven't seen in a really long time. So it's like mixed emotions,
So what you've just described is something that teenagers, when they end up starting, they can end up getting addicted really, really easily. So in Europe, Spain has a ban of TikTok, Facebook, of children 16 and younger. Denmark just announced that probably in September they're going to make it 15 and under. I believe France also has the same type of thing. So Europe is seeing that a lot of the teenagers that are involved end up getting all of this, what's called an addiction to social media. And one of the things that happens is they really have this FOMO, fear of missing out. So they will spend every free moment constantly checking notifications, scrolling, even during other activities. And if you take it away from them, they will go through a withdrawal with anxiety and restlessness and irritability. It makes them moody, and they neglect other daily things that they're supposed to take care of. So one of the issues with social media is a lot of teenagers can really start to have their whole life revolve around it. It is like an addiction for some people, and not just teenagers, but actually people of any walk of life. So there are probably people that you know of or that you or interact with that are on social media a lot. And it's a good thing in one sense when you can connect with someone. The problem is the dangers that people get into. And it's very similar to the gambling industry type of a thing. And the way in which AI now tracks what you look at, now you're going to end up getting, as you scroll through, a lot more of the things that you might have once clicked on. So my wife loves to sew. And so one day I was looking at her Facebook account, and everything that she has is about sewing. It's about needlepoint. So they really can get a sense of what interests you, and then you end up getting all sorts of ads, all sorts of recommendations, all sorts of other people that are into whatever it is that you're into. So there's a lot of impact on well-being that can be negative. And so that's the whole thought that I just wanted to bring up, that social media can some things be helpful, but for younger people, it is like a drug. It can be addicting. So for parents with younger people, I will tell you, be mindful of what they're doing. Look at what they're doing, because they might be going on to websites and places that totally are different from your values, from your views, from the things that are important to you. They are possibly just looking at all sorts of things that have nothing to do with the things that you want them to.
Yeah, it's hard to be a parent right now. I mean, I mean, when my kids were in their young teenage years, that's when cell phones were just becoming something big. And I remember telling both of my kids, you're not getting a cell phone until you're driving a car, because that's when I want you to be able to get in touch with me, But it was not easy, because all their friends had it. And when you talk about social media, Dr. Stan, you talk about addictions for young kids. I'm sure there are adults out there who say, yeah, I have that same feeling, because I can put my phone down to go to charge it. And then I go to sit down and I'm looking for it. Yeah, I'm reaching for it. I'm like, what? It was like when I quit smoking. I was always reaching for that cigarette in my purse that I didn't have anymore. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And it's tough. And they really target about what they can do to make you go back to it again. And so really that fear of missing out, that fear of, oh my goodness, I need to get back to this, that really is a real thing. So what do we do about it? What are the recommendations? There are several treatments. One is deciding that you know that there is something you need to do and starting the process of doing something about it. Sometimes cognitive behavioral therapy is special. So ending up getting in with a counselor, they can really give benefit. A large part of it also is having somebody that you trust, that you allow them to ask you, how much are you actually spending? Most phones now can track how much time you actually spend. So that's another thought. You could actually see it that way. That way you know what you're actually doing. But again, the medicines that we use, they're not that effective for helping, but there are some medicines. You can always talk with your healthcare provider that we could go with some anti-addiction medicines if that's something that really interests you.
And before I let you go, Dr. Stan, I had a very nice listener email me this morning and ask me to ask you to just give us a quick update on the flu. What's the situation looking like right now?
Yeah, right now it's really lower. So we're not seeing nearly as much. So it is that lull before what usually happens is somewhere around mid-February is when there's another spike. So right now it's not nearly as bad. We're actually seeing more influenza B than most other types. So it's a good thing. The infections are starting to calm down a little bit. So that's good. The hope is once winter is over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow. We're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. Hopefully the 6 more weeks of winter won't be quite this cold and this snowy and this overwhelming. But yeah, we're going to have more winter. And the longer that we're cooped up, the longer that we are around a lot of other people. And then when we get out, we're closer to them because we're not getting out. We're going to get more of these epidemics.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful week, Dr. Stan, and we'll chat with you again next Wednesday.
Thanks, Pam. I look forward to it.
Who doesn't love ice cream this time of year?